singer K. Michelle, she just said that she doesn't feel protected when her man cries. She go on to say she wants the relationship where her man can cry and open up to her. But if and when he does cry, she doesn't feel protected because she doesn't feel like there's nobody strong in the relationship at that point. What y'all think about that? I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. Like I don't understand some of the women out here. Like, cause all women don't move like that. All women don't move like that. But the internet is making it seem like, yo, there's a lot of women that if a man, and it's crazy because a lot of women, if you have a serious relationship with a woman, that woman don't always want you to hold things in, right? But it's not up to that woman for you to hold things in. It's either you're going to be genuine and being able to allow yourself to break in a certain situation or not. Like, it's crazy when, not to go back on it too much, but with my ex-girlfriend, right? She was with me. We was together basically when both of my parents passed away, right? So of course I had obviously these people that raised me. My whole household is gone, right? So obviously she catch me being emotional, when both of my parents died, right? But I had to go to a separate room to allow myself to break, right? And then when she came into the room, I felt the type of way because she saw me like that. Like I don't want her to see me like that. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't help it because these are my parents. Like I lost both my parents like back to back, like 2 years in between, right? So that was like a real tough thing. So when you go through things emotionally, you don't really plan to break down. You hoping that you could do it just because like it fucks your heart up. You know what I'm saying? So you're hoping that the person that you with can at least understand that you're strong enough to break down and them for them to support you at the same time. So it's just like a weird thing to hear her say that. Like like she's a celebrity, she's an artist, she has some sort of like reach and everything like that because we're talking about it. But it's just perplexing to me that she would even have that mindset where like your dude don't even have the space to break down regardless of whatever he's going through. Because sometimes if a man don't get it out, he gonna get it out in other ways. There was a player on my team, Kansas City Chiefs, years ago. He was going through something mentally, and he killed the whole household. He killed his wife or his baby mother. He killed his child, his newborn child. Then he went down to the Kansas City facilities and he took his life. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was trying to talk him out of it, guys on the team at the time. But he was going through something. So imagine all the stuff that we go through and we don't have a space where we could break and build ourselves back up. Like we're human beings. So at some point you're going to break. At some point. So it's funny that we live in a world where we laugh at people that break, right? But when these people, you know, put themselves back together, put the pieces back together and be stronger than they ever was, it's crickets. You don't hear nothing about that. You don't hear somebody going through something, pulling themselves up out the bootstraps and building themselves past that trauma. And now that they better and stronger than they ever been before, not just emotionally, but mentally, it's crickets. So I just think it's crazy for her to say that. Like it's so backwards, and I don't think that's the narrative of most women. I think that's her and her toxic past. You know what I'm saying? And to me that's just super whack. Dudes got to choose better. Like if you were a woman, I wouldn't suggest you breaking down in front of her. But if you happen to break down in front of your woman, I hope your woman is the type of woman that's gonna hold it down. That's not gonna throw it in your face. That's not gonna say, "Oh, you was weak because of da 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 da." Sometimes we need to break ourselves down to build ourselves back up. So, um, yeah, man, your Ash should have told T-Pain at the least to be in the chat. It's not that he don't even want to be in the chat, it's that he can't. Like, he's having an issue with the Wi-Fi because he's out of the country. He's not in the country. So he's having an issue with that. But the masculine culture society has said for many years, decades, that we're not supposed to show emotion, supposed to hold and then deal with it on our own. That's a fact. I'm out. Good night, Mr. Ash will be performing at the pub. Yo, thank you for tapping in, Eric S. You know what I'm saying? Do y'all thing, man. Do y'all thing at the Suave Suarez. Do y'all thing. I appreciate you. Hit that like button on the way out, man. Hope you tune in for the Sunday episode at 10:30. Appreciate you. But that's a fact. Rowan 12, man. Like, they want us to hold things in, and like that's counterproductive for us. That's counterproductive for us. So gotta choose better, man. Gotta choose better, and pick you a woman that's not gonna throw everything in your face, man.